Hello everybody. Here is the video for how to use a T-chart for elapsed time. So in the younger grades, students are taught the mountain and rocks method, and that's great when there's shorter amounts of time. In 5th grade, you must find elapsed time within a 24-hour time span, and that can get really messy when you have so many mountains and rocks and boulders. So we use a T-chart, and it keeps it nice, neat, and organized, and you can do it all on one sheet of paper. So usually we do this with a whiteboard, and I have them turn the whiteboard like this, not like this. And let's say that we went to a movie that started at 2:46 p.m. and lasted 2 hours and 7 minutes. What time did the movie end? And this is a very typical word problem, something that you might see. Now, this is not within a 24-hour time period, but the same principle applies. And basically, I'm just showing you how to set up the T-chart and use it. And then you can expand that for a 24-hour period. So here's your T-chart. And on this side, we write time. And on this side, we write hours and minutes, or H&M. I let the students kind of own what they choose and what they want. So the time starting at 2:46. Now, something that is very important that I make them always do, the elapsed time here is 2 hours and 7 minutes. So what that means is that when we are done, all of these should add up to 2 hours and 7 minutes. I always have them write it on the side here. That way it's super easy for them to take a look and see to make sure that they haven't gone over or under. So 2:46, I'm gonna add 1 hour. Always start with my hours. You will have students that want to start with minutes, and that's okay too if they're getting it right. But to demonstrate, I always start with hours. So 2:46 plus 1 hour is 3:46. Well, I need 2 hours, so I'm still going to add plus 1 more hour. Makes my new time 4:46. I've got my 2 hours here. I'm good. Now I need to transition to the minutes. So I have them draw a line. Now it's time for minutes. Well, I know that 4:46 plus 4 minutes will get me to 4:50, and my brain really likes that, so I'm going to add 4 minutes. And that gets me to 4:50. But I still need 7 minutes, so I'm going to add another 3. And that gets me to 4:53. Here's my 7 minutes. I'm good. So there's how to do it if you have a small chunk of time. But let's say that you have a larger chunk of time. Let's say like 4:04 a.m. and the elapsed time, or they go, this one is one that it tells you the start time and the end time, and you have to find the elapsed time. Let's say they go on a road trip at 4:04 a.m. They don't return until 10:01 p.m. How long were they gone? Well, you can set it up the same way. Time, hours, and minutes. Time starting 4:04 a.m. And I'm going to add 2 hours to that. Plus 2 hours. Oops. Ooh, bad. Plus 2 hours is 6:04 a.m. Well, I'm still really far away. So I'm going to add, I'll do a bigger jump. Plus 4 hours, 10:04 a.m. Ooh, I'm super close. I always talk to them about adding 12 hours, how that will take you from like a.m. straight into p.m., but I can't add 12 hours. because then I would go over. I could add 12 hours and then just subtract 3 minutes, but for this, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to add 10 hours. So 10:04 a.m. and I have them use dots. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8:04 p.m. I'm going to add one more hour. Takes me to 9:04 p.m. I can't add another hour because then I'll go over. So I'm done with my hours. I'm going to go ahead and add up my hours, but I'm going to wait until the end to do that. So let's go 9:04 p.m. I'm going to add 30 minutes. Takes me to 9:34. And then I'm going to add 20 minutes. Takes me to 9:54. And then let's add 6 minutes. Takes me exactly to 10 p. I need to get to 10:01. So I'm going to add one more minute. Oh, yay. 10:01 p.m. There's my end time. It matches my end time up here. And when they get this, I tell them you're only halfway done. Now you have to add up your hours and your minutes. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hours. And let's see, there's 57 minutes. So the elapsed time here is 17 hours, 57 minutes. And you could see how it would get sloppy drawing 17 mountains and 57 rocks. So anyway, that's elapsed time using a T-chart. Keeps it nice, neat, and organized, and you can easily see where the kiddo messed up. I hope it helps. Oh, technology failure.